They're off in the 19-runner Basti Equiworld Dubai Flying 5 Stakes. It's a Group 1. Highfield Princess, the favourite, is well up over on the far side with Maurice running fast in the centres. New York City on the stand side. Flotus in the stripes with the Highway Rat. Those two tracked by Ebro River and Castle Star. In the centre, Highfield Princess just shows in front of New York City and Erosandpsyche, being followed towards halfway by Maurice. Geocentric not far off them on the left-hand side is the Grey Dragon symbol and Brustig coming past the two, and it's Highfield Princess just the leader. From Flotus, the Highway Red, Ebro River, Maurice begins around the New York City, Gustavus West and Dragon symbol, A Case of You, Romantic Proposal closes over on the far side, racing to the final furlong, and it's Highfield Princess from in the centre. Maurice Erosandpsyche appearing with Flotus, but it's Highfield Princess in the lead, shoots away as they run up to the finish. Highfield Princess brilliantly pulls off a hat-trick of Group 1s and the Flying 5 from Erosandpsyche, best of the rest. The New York City Flotus Dragon symbol after them.
Wow, that was incredible to watch. What was it like to be on board, Jason?
Yeah, I was just saying to the boss, like, it's probably our best performance this year. You don't usually get to take back at the furlong and a half in a 5 furlong sprint, and I was able to sit against her the whole race, and when I gave her a squeeze, she picked up really well. She's run through a brick wall for you, this mare, and that's just a credit to everyone, really.
Were you worried about the ground?
No, she actually, the day she won at Royal Ascot, I know it's down in all known form is good to firm, but it was the day that I absolutely lashed down the rain. It was soft ground that day, so I was never worried, no.
So the interesting thing is watching the Nunthorpe back on quick ground when she basically bolted up, you gave her 2 taps, easy as you like. How can she be? She's just so versatile that she can do it on quick ground like that and then come here on soft and still win easy as you like.
Yeah, she's just very special, and obviously dropping back down to 5 has been the main key. We know that she stays 7, so you're able to get her racing and get her rolling, and it's kind of hard to put into words really what she's like, because yeah, she's good.
Can you try and put into words the difference between her now and when she was, racing over 7, when she was racing even just 12 months ago? What has led to this the huge improvement? Is it simply the dropping in trip and using her speed?
It probably is, but I remember when she was running those qualifiers for the all-weather finals, she always felt like she was getting quicker. Back end of last year, she felt like she was getting quicker as well, and one of her qualifying runs was over 5 furlongs at Wolverhampton, and I know a lot less of a grade, but you've still got to be quick there, and she showed plenty of speed that day, and she's just remarkable, really.
Remember when she won at York at the start of the year and people were going, oh, maybe maybe it wasn't a deeper race, maybe not everything's right up to 4, and I'll look at what's happened since. You beat Minzal comes out and bolts up at Haydock. You go and do this to a deep field here. Honestly, it's remarkable. It's in recent times, it's one of the most remarkable consistent upgrades in performances from a horse.
Yeah, well, obviously she got beat off 57 at Doncaster.
Yeah, she did.
And then she won at Ayr, second handicap, and she's just kept climbing. So when she was in her handicapping days, she kind of was one that would only really go and win a length or half a length. She would never really do more than you can ask her to, which probably stopped her climbing the grades quite as quick. But it's nice now that she's fulfilled her full potential.
I think whatever happens, you'll going forward, however long she races on for, you'll always remember her, won't you?
Yeah, just a bit.
Jason, well.
Cheers, thanks.
Yes, thanks, Nick. Johnny Quinn joins me now. Highfield Princess's trainer, many congratulations. 3 Group 1s in 3 different countries on the bounce.
Phenomenal filly. All she's done is improve. Probably not running her at 2 has probably helped her. She wasn't up to running, really. She's a bit backward, but all she's done is improve. Lads and lasses at home have done a great job. The man with her, Saturday Gingri, he's the head man in the filly's yard. He does a wonderful job with her. And all the other horses. And then she's improved an awful lot. Doesn't take a lot of training, just tick her over. She's got a great constitution, as you can see. She's been in France, back to England, Nunthorpe 12 days later, 3 weeks later here. It's a great testament to her, And
Johnny, rewind back the clock. The first time she won a race off a mark of 58 in Ayr 2 years ago.
Yeah, she got beaten first time, but it actually took her a while to learn how to race properly. She was bit backward in physically and mentally, but once she got the hang of it, like she soon caught on.
When did you realise that she was still put more of improving the comfort? She started off, as we say, as a handicap.
Well, last year, as a 4-year-old, she ran at ran at York first time in 0 to 90, and she finished second. I thought that's a step up. Then we ran her in a 3-year-old handicap at Haydock. She absolutely danced in, and I thought, aye. I ran her back 2 days later because I felt she was going to go up a lot. She just got beaten, and then we decided we'd aim for the Buckingham Palace, the handicap at Royal Ascot. A minute to 10 on declaration, she wasn't in. She was last in, and she absolutely danced in. That day I thought, this filly will win a group race. Then she won a listed race, placed in 3 group races, put her away. John very sportingly decided to keep her in training, which is wonderful. Then she came back, we got her qualified for the all-weather final at Newcastle. She duly won. And then we thought we'll have a stab at a Group 2. She won the Duke of York nicely. Ran in the Platinum Jubilee, ran very well, beaten 4 heads. She was just drawn out of it a bit, but still was beaten 4 heads. We gave her a break, and we thought that the Prix Maurice de Gheest might suit her. Flat track, 6.5. Took her there, and she won very well. She was in the Nunthorpe 12 days later. I said to John Fairley and my son Sean, we'll see what she's like. Came back, she was fine, eating well, moving well. Didn't do much with her. I said to John, I'm very happy with her. So we took her to York, and she won very readily. Then we always had this in our mind. And it's absolutely thrilling to come back here with her and for her to perform again. So she's in the Abbey, but she won't run in the Abbey. The Breeders' Cup. It's 52 days to the Breeders' Cup. So that's as long as the filly's all right, that's where we'll go.
And of course, she was guaranteed her place after winning the Nunthorpe because it was a win-you're-in race.
Yeah, which is fantastic for the owner, so a lot of the expenses are paid for. So as long as the filly's all right, we'll aim for there.
Was there a concern about the ground coming here today? I know she won a soft ground early on in her career, but it's different soft ground in a Group 1.
Yeah, she won off 79 soft ground, and whilst I felt she would handle it, you're concerned when you're running in a Group 1, but spoke to Brendan Sheridan earlier, who I know from a lot of years ago, and Brendan being in charge here said to me it's not really bottomless, it's soft, and Jason said the same after riding in the sprint. So we felt she'd cope with it, but there was still a concern that something might handle it better. But typical of her, she handled it well.
And you'd worry as well it might blunt her speed because it was so quick in York. She had a lot of ground to make up in Richard's filly that she was getting given 4 pound.
4 pounds, so it's you're diving in again. But we were very happy with her at home, and she travelled over great. And so as I said to Brian Gleeson, you can never be confident, and I wasn't confident, but I was hopeful she'd run well. I'm delighted she's won.
And you never had a moment's doubt?
Well, she travelled supremely well, and then she hit the front and she went on, which was lovely to see, wasn't it?
Do you think she'd be as effective around the bend in America?
I do. She's won a listed race around Chelmsford. She's very good around the bend. So that's the game plan.
There could be more to come.
Well, hopefully. I mean, if she can maintain this form, she'd go the form that she's in, or go there. She'd be a contender.
You'll have a Group 1 winner in Ireland.
Everything, absolutely everything.
Johnny, many congratulations. Well done.
Thanks ever so much. Thank you, Kevin.